Hey everybody, Dwayne here, Dwayne's Custom Baits. I know it's been a while, I've been super busy, and sorry about that. We've got a Chartreuse going here, and I've got 4 different molds. I'm working on 3 different orders, all using that Chartreuse. Actually, I'm doing 4 orders. I've got to do some of my, I call them wigglers, and Chartreuse, and then I've got to do some with just the tails in Chartreuse. And I've got an order for some single tail grubs and some twin tail grubs. And then my hog hunter, I need some single and laminated colors, but with Chartreuse tails. So I'm shooting a whole bunch of Chartreuse tips on them and melting down the others again as we got our fresh plastic there going. And everything's all done. I've already done it. I made 2, I think it was just 2 shots. I was like, let me make a video. It's been too long. So, that's what we're doing. Just using our 6-quart one today. And got a surprise for you. I'm actually using a DOP plastic. The floating blend, it's their medium soft. I forget which one it is though, unfortunately. Sorry about that. And seems to be working pretty good. The wigglers feel just like they did with the Lurcraft Economy that I was using before. But I wanted to try something a little different again, and I had never used DOP, so I wanted to use it today. Well, use it up and down to just a little bit over a gallon left. So, but we're gonna shoot these now, and we'll show you how they look. As always, the exhaust fan is going, but I got it turned down low, making a video. I normally have it going faster when I'm not doing videos. That one, this one, and I can do one more, I know. Yeah, I might should have stopped on the others. Nope, I'm good. Alright. Okay, I'm not worried about those little air bubbles right there. That's not going to hurt nothing for when I was doing it. That's on top, so suck it up. Alright. Put some in that one because it's going down already. Okay. And there's that. Pushing hard on those. Okay. Alrighty. I should have been using my 20-ounce one, but I didn't. Wasn't thinking. I can switch to it, but I haven't yet. This one's good and warm. The only reason I haven't, I guess. Alrighty, so this will melt down quick, so we're not going to worry about it. Ouch. And all that's good and soft, so it'll melt down right quick. And they're all shot now. It doesn't take long for them to set up, even though I've shot them. This is the 3rd time I've shot them. Still not that hot yet. So, get that in there. Alright, there we go. I got most of it. Just a little bit, ain't gonna hurt nothing. Throw it on the floor and sweep it up later, or vacuum it if it lands on the carpet. Alright, well, You sorry boogers. It sucked back down in there on me. It didn't pop out, but that's okay. And just take my Phillips head screwdriver, which is almost exactly the same size as the hole, push it out. Okay. And I put that back up there to keep it nice and warm. Like I said, these don't take any time to cool down, and they hadn't been anyway. One guy said it's fast using a microwave. I really don't know. I like doing this. I've never used a microwave. I've done hand poured, and I've then started injecting out of the little bucket I did hand pours, and then I went to this, my single and twin setup. So my twin setup sitting right down there on my box. I'll be using it on twin colors. Okay. These are all done. These two might not come out perfect. That's okay, that would be my fault then. So I'm not using the bigger one. And let me go ahead and get it then. Like a bunch of these to shoot. We'll put this one aside and we grab this big one. There she be. Yeah. There's a 20-ounce injector, also from Lurcraft. Sure. Let's see here. That seems good. That looks good. Got a little bit of blue around that, but that's okay. It'll be alright. Oh, but not that. That's got black or something in it. So let me get a piece of paper towel and run it through there. Don't want that color in my Chartreuse. Almost got it all. All of about 2 or 3 pieces. So we'll double it over and fold this piece down. See how it does this time. Oh, there we go. More than 3 or 4 pieces actually. Got it all that time. And clean the inside and the threads here. There's a few colors in there. On the threads it won't hurt nothing though, so. Alrighty. Now we should be good for the next thing. Okay. I've had to pull that out a little bit so it'll set up there. I made that a little bit too big. I normally don't have the tape on the thing because it'll melt the tape. But, oh well, let's do these big ones first. The biggest ones first, since I only need the tails on them. As long as the tails are good, that's all we're worried about. And the tails are all good. But there we go. All I need is the tail down here, so we're good. I'll clean those pieces up in a minute. There's one. Oops, I think I cut that one a little short. No, I didn't. I was lucky. I cut the right size. This mold, oh my gosh. I can't think right now where it come from. It's been good. I got some guys, the guys love this thing. This lure. Some use it as a fluke. Some of them use it as a, as they call it, knocking on the door. They drop them down in brush piles and smack them. I have used it as a fluke, and it does do a pretty good job too. Even though I have a fluke, I just wanted to try it because I had never done it. if you're first time watching, the Presto Pot and excuse me, the Presto Pot and the stir mix-a-lot there came from Lurcraft, but you can still get them. Alright, so there's all of that. Those of you who haven't seen them before, that's the wigglers. Of course, only the 1.5 inch pieces hanging off the edges is what I use. And found out in that, well, my brother the other day caught a 11.5 inch yellow perch, just a 1/2 inch under citation size. And then a guy posted a picture of a channel cat, but he caught 2 on them. So not only do they catch trout and citation size trout, they've caught largemouth bass, they've caught smallmouth, they've caught yellow perch, and now even channel catfish. Channel catfish wasn't big, but they were good eating size. It looked like it was about 1.5 pounds, maybe. Pound and a half, 2 at the most, but that's a good eating size. I like those. Alrighty. And now the single tail grubs. There we go. That's the single tail grub. Now I've got 4 of those molds, so I'm getting 8 at a time. And I'll wait to put these in later. I'll put them up here. I know I did a minute ago, but we'll put that there. So I can hurry up and shoot this again. There's another one. Uh-oh. That one didn't turn out right. This how you didn't hold it good enough. See that in there? It's not right. That's how it should look. So what we do is just pinch it off and put the one up there and hang it up to cure on my wall back behind me that I have. The thing was pretty filled up on one side anyway. The other day, I bagged up a bunch and I've got, well, that didn't either. Got another one that didn't do. Don't like that. Oh yeah. So that wasn't pretty. I only have 2, 4, 5 of them out of 8. Let me hang them up over here. We'll be right back. And then my twin ones are next. I only have 2 of those, but they shoot 4 each. Well, that didn't do no good. None of them came out. That's terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh, well, that's the one I shot that I shouldn't have. That's why. That's my fault. Because I wasn't using the big one there. This one should be pretty. Yep. That's how the other one should have came out, but it didn't. But like I said, that's my fault. I shouldn't have, but I did. Okay. Alrighty. So. Alright, I used 2 clamps. Well, I know you've seen them. Take them off. Get them down good. I probably don't need to use it, but I do. I'm using a second one. these are shorter than these. So this actually my 7-inch worm, one of my 7-inch worm molds turned upside down. So it's the same height as these, it's lower than these. And actually this one is higher than this one, so I got a mold there. I forget off the top of my head what that one is at the moment. Oh, a little bit thirsty here. Alrighty. Need me a new pair of gloves. Okay. Alrighty. That was good. And oil just slid way down there fast. Okay. It doesn't take long at all. And this is, that 20-inch one didn't even feel like it moved. 20-ounce one, I mean. That's probably got some air bubbles in it there, it felt like. Yeah, it did. Where it hadn't been up there as long as I would have normally had it before I shot. So, go ahead and do that. It normally would have done all of those, but where I didn't have it up there nice and warm, already it didn't. But that's okay. So them two are going to be messed up again, it looks like. My fault again. Oh well. I'll learn. That's bad. I need about 40 pieces of those ends. So take these off. Okay. It's a little bit big, so I put some pressure on it. There we go. But hold it down because I have before held it up a little bit too high and shot over, hit the wall. Alright. And that's all of that. We're going to have to push it out. Well, we'll go ahead and do this. That's going to be the end of the video anyway. I just want to do a short video showing I am still here. I'm going to let this melt down now. Alrighty. Then I'm working away. There we go. And that stuff, that won't take a whole very long at all to melt down. It was too tacky to put on the table, so that's why I went ahead and dumped it in there. Okay. Oops. Pull you back. There we go. All right. Now them two are gonna be messed up again. So again, that's my fault. Nothing, not because of the pieces or nothing. Ooh, some glitter here. I don't want. We'll just whack it off real quick there. Okay. Rest of it's good. Pull it apart a little bit here. And that's just at 350. Just a hair under 350. This plastic, I don't know what it is about it. For some reason, if I turn it down like I do my lure craft, it wants to cling too much on the sides. It don't slide down as good. So that's why I've turned up. It's just a hair off of 350 on its own turner. You know, I couldn't take exactly what it is because I don't have a thermometer to read it right now. And those infrared ones just read the top. It doesn't read what's down in it, so. I know there's guys that does use it, and that's fine. But I've been doing it. I know just by looking at it that it's ready, so. I don't know what day this month, but this is 20 years I've been doing these for fun, so. Yeah. Helping out, so. Cut these pieces off here. That'll melt even faster than that one blob will. It's already getting smaller. There we go. If I can get the ends off of them, that's fine. I don't care if the body's got a big old air bubble in it. That's not what I need. And when I shoot those, that'll be the only thing I'll be shooting that day, probably. Although a couple of colors I could use probably elsewhere, so we'll see. Well, those came out pretty as always. Those, I've really got to mess up for it not to come out right. That mold shoots awesome. I'm going to be getting me another one here in a week or so. For a trout bait. Takes forever to make a bunch of them, so. And let's see these here now. Alright. Now this one's shot good. There is air bubbles in the body, but like I said, that doesn't matter because we don't need the body of it. We just need the tail. So. That one done. I'm looking at making up a new table. Alright, these didn't do tall. I was afraid of. At least I got 4. Okay. I'll put these over here with the others in my pile. They're fairly straight anyway, so not getting bent over or nothing, but they're solid. Alright. That one looks good. I just pop the top off and hang it on my wall over there. But the first one always comes out good. The bad thing is the first 2 shots I shot, they all turned out perfect. It wasn't until after I started videoing that they started messing up. Shame on you guys. Gals. Just a kidding. Okay. I did shoot those kind of fast, so I'll slow them down and hold pressure. I didn't hold much pressure on them, I guess, is what's wrong. They don't normally do this, so I don't know what's wrong. Okay, that one turned out good. Alrighty. So 2 out of 4 turned out good. There's those 2. And there's those 2. And I got 2 single ones there. Hang these 2 up. Then we'll pull the twin tails and we'll let y'all go there. Alrighty. go over there. Alright, the king tail here. Yeah. That one came out perfect. All 4 of them did. And those 4 came out all good. So, lovely, lovely, lovely. Let them cure up and pop them off. Get them cured for a couple days. Pop them off. And put them in my DCB tournament juice. And they'll be good to go. I let them set. I don't let them set. I pour some in a 1 gallon bag and mix it up right good. Maybe maybe a couple times a day I'll mix it up and I'll let it do that for a couple days. And maybe a little bit longer if I put too much. I try not to. Usually it cures for 2 days and then it soaks up the oil in 2 days and they're good to go. Normally. I have got them cured and then had to squirt it in the bag right before I shipped them. And that'll work. And I let the guys know, hey, they're going to be a little bit greasier and tell them why. And they don't mind. So, okay. Alright. Alright, so that's all we're going to do today with you. We'll let y'all go. You got any questions, comments? Leave them. I get to you when I can. One fella made a comment that I might not get back to him because the video had been a while. I got back to him. It might take me a little while too, though, but I do get back to my comments. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, give it a share, and tell everybody about them. And as we say here at Dwayne's Custom Baits, they can swim, but they can't hide. Y'all have a good day, and bye-bye.